Hey guys, it's Bonnie, and first of all, I will address your immediate concern, which is no, this is not a small mushroom growing out of the bottom of my screen. This is actually my headset mic, because I don't have a real microphone, and I'm having to improvise. And it's going great! So if you've been following me for more than a year, which I don't really know why you would want to, but I'm grateful all the same, you'll know that every April I post a personal essay reflecting on the year that's just passed by. And I do this because April 8th, 2017 was the day of the Apex Season 2 Grand Finals, which was the match that got me into Overwatch, got me into esports, and basically it's the thing that ruined my life, so I like to celebrate that. But this year, April is going to be kind of a busy month for me, and I didn't think that I would be able to write it to the standard that I would like to write it to, and that I wouldn't be able to do it in a timely manner. So I've decided to make a video instead in February, 2 months early. That's the same thing, right? So what I'm going to do today is I've compiled a couple of clips from 2017, 2018, and 2019. Not 2020, because that's not a real year and it doesn't count and we don't have to acknowledge it. And basically I'm just going to watch them one by one and, I don't know, talk about them a little bit because they're all pretty iconic in their own way. And, hopefully I can give some commentary that might be interesting. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it.
Oh look, Silk Thread on the Zaya here. I feel like more recently we're not asking what Silk Thread can do anymore, or kind of asking what he can't.
Teddy Wang. I honestly forgot he was in the league. Sorry, Teddy. I think it's because I associate him with Valiant a lot more than I do with Gladiators, so I completely forgot.
I'm gonna call this the merry-go-round because it makes me laugh, makes me happy, and Shortfall switches to the Widowmaker at just the right time! Closer drops down, and it's a day at the shooting range for Lane Roberts. The Canadian superstar unloads on a Spitfire, and they get completely smashed.
I distinctly remember being at my grandparents' place in China when this match was happening, and I watched it on my phone, and I was like, damn, London Spitfire is fucked. But it's okay. We all know how the story goes. 2018 London Spitfire, they did pretty good for themselves. They ended up okay. Alright, so the next video is called 24869270704-offset-9674 ... It trails off from there. So I have no idea what this is going to be, but let's take a look.
The king of Earth Shatters in this tournament.
Oh. Oh, I know this one.
Like they're gonna have to wait though as Bumper goes down and this push probably going to get stalled out. Oh, a 5-man Earth Shatter though. They're gonna give the nano boost. He gets two. The Eye of the Kaiser.
The number of times I've watched this clip in the last 4 years is probably in the hundreds by now. I think hundreds is a conservative estimate. The funny thing about it is that the first time I ever watched it, it was actually before I ever knew what Overwatch esports or who Runaway was. Back when I used to go on r/Overwatch a lot, this video came across my feed once, like on the hot page or the trending page, whatever you call it, and I clicked on it and I was like, pretty nice Earth Shatter. But obviously I didn't give it too much attention because I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know the storyline, I didn't know the teams. So I was like, that's pretty cool, and I moved on. And then afterwards, when I was watching Apex Season 2 retroactively, I was catching up on everything and I knew the stories, I knew the players. I watched the match again and I got to this I watched the match again and I got to this part and I was like, holy shit, I get it now. I understand. I feel something. I know why this is so impactful. And I think that's just something really cool about esports. The fact that you can apply meaning and feeling to these moments that are just happening inside a virtual world. You can have feelings about video games, guys. Esports is real life. Okay, so judging by the length of this next one, I'm pretty sure I know what it is. It's one of mine. God, that was a great day. I missed the Blizzard Arena so much. I loved it. So the backstory of that video clip is that I really liked the Bumper and Super dynamic, and I thought it would be super cool if someone got like a picture or a video of them doing the epic handshake from the movie Predator, and I took it upon myself to complete that sacred duty. So me and my friend Justin, we went down to the dugouts And we just went in and there was just gamers from wall to wall. And Super was coming out of the bathroom that was attached to the dugout just as we got there. And like he just comes out of the bathroom and we're like, hey, will you shoot a video for us? And he was just like, oh yeah, okay. And then we explained it to him and Bumper and we showed them the picture and we were like, we want you to do it like this. And they were like, yeah, okay. And they were like very good sports about it. I wrote about 20-ish pieces that year, but this video is the thing that I'm most proud of.
Rushing the spawn doors, but if you give the team an opportunity to set up
Sleep dart. That is it. Jaehong, another clutch sleep dart, man. You've seen it in highlight videos, now you've seen it in a live match.
So this is kind of a famous sleep, I guess. I feel like a lot of people know this sleep because it's like a classic Ryu Jaehong sleep dart. But what comes to mind the most when I watch this clip is actually the context around it. So the 2017 Overwatch World Cup was the last big tournament before the Overwatch League started. And it was also the first tournament where they introduced like spectator skins and this replay function with slow-mo and camera rotations. And it was just so cool. We were all so excited at the time because it was completely new to us. And these are all things that we take for granted now. I mean, we can all look at replays. We can all create cool videos by turning the camera and slowing down the video. And watching Pro Overwatch with skins is just sort of a part of the viewing experience now. It's a core part. So it's funny to look back on this and think about a time when we had to suffer between perpetual red versus blue and often getting confused about who was who. Good times. Ah yes, the next one. Here's another thing that I didn't watch live. You'll probably know it when you see it.
Just a couple more percent to go. Let them have it, Boston. Axiom, top of the Primal Ridge, but it does not matter. Ladies and gentlemen, history has been made. The Shanghai Dragons, on the 43rd attempt out, managed to pick up their first match victory.
Never thought, the fans never thought they'd see this day. It took 43 matches in Gamsu defeating his old team tonight. Feels like a really emotional moment here, but I think we gotta give the crowd their moment. They've waited a long time for this.
I think that in about 5 years, when I'm looking back on the Overwatch League, wherever I am in 5 years, I will think about this moment. This is just one of the purest displays of what the Overwatch League can do. Just bringing everyone together in this moment of unity where everyone was cheering for the Shanghai Dragons, everyone was watching it, everyone wanted the same thing. And it actually happened, and everyone was celebrating it. It was wonderful. Except me, because I wasn't watching it. Alright, the next one is the thing you all came to see. It's the cream of the crop. It's just perfection.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Come on, guys. We're trying out for the Philadelphia Overwatch team. We're looking like a bunch of noobs out here.
Speak for yourself, O'Donnell. Headshot, double kill, triple kill.
It's been 7 seconds, and this video is already so indescribably good. It's just a perfect blend of terrible things. It's the inauthentic dialogue, it's the way that they're clearly playing with bots, it's the fact that the one girl is playing on a Mac for some reason.
Who is this Carpe guy?
That's how we do it in Philly.
I just love it so much. I think this is exactly what Overwatch League needs. We need this. So this is a plea to whoever made this video. Please come back. We need you. So, funny story about the karaoke in Apex Season 2. The first time I watched the finals, I actually never saw it. Because I remember opening the Twitch VOD and seeing that it was like 4 hours long. And I was just like, okay, no way I'm watching all of this shit. I'm just gonna skip straight to the maps. Cut right to the heart of it. Only gameplay. Just raw, unfiltered gameplay. I don't want any of this filler bullshit. And then afterwards, when I was looking it up on like Reddit and stuff, I saw people talking about karaoke, and I was like, wait a second, where was the karaoke? I like karaoke. I want to see people do karaoke. So then I looked it up, and I'm glad that I did, because it enriched not only my experience of the finals, but my experience of life. And I truly believe that what esports needs more than anything is karaoke. And also the guy who made This Is How We Do It in Philly, because that video rules. So that about does it. I know that this is not something I usually do. This is pretty new to me and to you. So if you have any feedback on it, I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. And just remember, this is how we do it in Philly.